seat. Thank you.
There you go.
One cappuccino, two cappuccino.
I'll take fast.
Voilà, monsieur.
Fast cappuccinos. Hello there.
Catch me while I'm jerking the chicken.
Hi, I'm Alabama, and we're here at the Lone Star Cafe in Toronto. Or my real name's Ellen. I prefer Ellen when I'm not on the floor.
So this
Valet
is my
boy,
job.
this is your job.
Park people's cars.
Okay, here we go.
Nice Mercedes Benz.
Is this what we're in right now? Mercedes?
This is a Mercedes.
This is a Mercedes ride in the camera.
So I paint like 6 or 7 days a week. You know, I have a gallery in town that represents me, and painting sales and grants, that pretty much keeps me going. And the one night a week at the bar is like, you know, basically $100 a week just spending money, just extra cash.
Look at this.
This is a Casa Kitty. What's her name?
This is a chaplain. This is chaplain. She's like a dog, you know. She behaves totally like a dog.
This is beautiful.
I make drinks for people.
Sweet.
No, it's a good job though. I like bartending a lot. It's interesting.
Yeah.
Meet lots of people. It's kind of cool.
Bistro is like one of those cliche words like bisque. Everyone's got their own version. Seafood bisque.
Jeez.
What the fuck is a bisque?
Hi. Got a bag of peanuts? I'll sell you a restaurant.
I am Thomas the Incredible Pizza King.
It's nice to be fed. It's nice to be served, and I like doing it. It makes me feel good if it's received well.
I don't think you can do well in this industry if you don't start off with organization skills of your own.
Definitely.
If you have no organization skills, you won't last a day.
If the server's not here next week, I ain't coming back.
Yeah.
What does that mean to you?
It means that my favorite watering hole will be off limits.
If cocktail's full and I'm juiced and I'm hyper and I'm in a really good mood, I'm pretty sure I can scare people because I'm just
Your energy is so big.
energy is just like flowing out of me.
And it's a service. I mean, when people are stressed out in their lives, they want to come out and have a nice dinner. You know, they want to come and relax. So we're providing. It's not entertainment, but it's like, I'm here. I'm gonna make your stay here really pleasant.
Even being a performer, you're a server. You're like, and you're paying for entertainment, and I'll serve it to you, and I hope you enjoy it.
So what you do is you provide a service for people.
Yes, because they're too damn lazy to park the cars themselves, so we park it for them.
You don't need that much skill. You just have to be reasonably friendly and, you know, quick.
Okay.
And yeah, you can do it anywhere.
If they need ladies or they need guys, I could try to see what I can do. If they want to go to a strip joint, I could recommend some. If they want to go to clubs, I could tell them where to go.
It's gonna give me a hard time.
Is there salt in there? I'm sorry, and pepper.
Why are you giving me a hard time, dude?
You have a great day. Just because. Gotta pass it on. Because, you know, fast food is just as important as serving. They have their own issues to deal with, and I like to be one of you.
Craziest proposition is just basically hook them up with weed. And that's tough.
not too crazy, really.
That's not crazy, but that's tough because if someone
get
finds
trouble.
out, I could get fired. If I
So
don't get
it's-
caught selling dope,
Made of small chicken and beef fajita nachos made with real fajita meat and real chicken breast. You got your guacamole, sour cream, and pico de gallo on the side, some refried beans, some jack cheese.
These people are there basically to make you happy, and you know, but they're not there, you know, to kiss your ass all the time. So they're serving, not serving, and you know, just be nice and considerate to them.
You have to satisfy the people.
and I try.
You do.
Oh, I try.
The all-American look.
Right.
We have to have the all-American look, such as shoes totally clean. Like, well, you might not want to look at mine right now. My thoughts out. You know, the hair back. You know, we almost like the Tommy Hilfiger kind of jeans, a nice shirt look.
I couldn't do the higher end places where you have to wear and tuck in your shirt and be really cordial.
Yeah.
Not for me.
No, I couldn't do it.
Not for me. You make better money. I'm sure all of the tips are 15%, you know, and people have $80 bills and they'll give you a nice, you know, whatever, 12 bucks on the table, but yeah, but I'm wearing a monkey suit.
How do you feel about this uniform you have to wear?
I think it's disgusting.
You don't like it?
It's degrading.
What does it make you feel like?
It makes me feel like I'm going to a Star Trek convention.
Yeah.
It makes me feel like hired help.
You feel like a corporate robot?
Yeah.
Basically.
When you go to a place and you are dressed for work, and after your shift, the owner or manager or whatever will come up to you and say, you know, you need to wear something a little more like, a little more low cut, you know, a little higher up the leg, and it's like, that is, I don't understand what are you exactly selling, you know, are you selling me, or are you selling drinks and food? Like, I think that a restaurant should stand on its own, and I don't think anybody has the right to come up to you and say, well, you know, that shirt has to be a lot lower and that skirt a lot higher, or else you can't work here anymore.
How do you feel about your new uniform there, Kim?
It's not too bad. They're all size small, so.
And why are they so small, do you suppose?
T-Man.
Which means you want you to look sexy?
They're sexy. Better tits.
Does it make you feel comfortable?
Yeah.
That's cool.
It's not so hot.
What are you saying? What is he saying? What this Portuguese guy?
Two words of Portuguese.
I thought he was Portuguese, but I guess it's obviously not.
2 words. Bom dia. That's it. He's Portuguese.
And Portuguese.
In Portuguese.
Eu te amo. Te amo.
Like the other ones that too, you just hold and just focus like that.
Carlos, do you love your job?
Very much.
Oh, that's pretty. Thank you. Good job. What do you think about this service?
Service is pretty good.
It's really good, eh?
Yeah.
So you get pretty much what you want. I can see you have a special drink there.
Yeah.
So you pretty much made up what you wanted and they made it for you.
Yeah, and they'll make it exactly to your liking.
That's really cool. It's important.
Very important.
Cool.
In the morning. Actually, yeah. It says outside on the side.
It says outside.
That's what it's all about, eh? No soul, just the mind, just the mind.
Money.
That's a great picture of it.
I could never use that phone. I feel like I can't, you know, like I'm talking to my hand.
It's totally different in here now, eh?
Yeah.
You hate my camera now.
I just put the other right there for the glasses.
Oh, it looks good though. There's a lot of space in it.
It's wonderful.
Why would you do that?
Because Omar's a joker. One time I got Jay got a bag of coffee.
Inside of his coffee?
No, no cup, just a bag. And I got once a cup of soapy water instead of coffee.
And did you actually drink it?
No, I had a sip of it. By my surprise, I found out.
Nice. So do you always get a surprise every time you get a coffee?
Yeah, that's half the fun.
That's half the fun? There we go. This is a nice cup of coffee right here.
Omar said he's fit up to like 3 or 4 extra lids in a coffee.
For someone else?
Yes. He's very consistent with everybody.
Cool. Let me see, what did you get?
I got a cappuccino.
Oh, it's beautiful.
It's okay.
How does it taste?
It's pretty damn good.
But I don't enjoy it half as much. And it's dancing cheek to cheek.
Sometimes you're getting customers that walk in the restaurant giving you lots of shit and they think that they're like top of the world. Like, excuse me, can I get some service please? And they're the tiny little people who actually have some power over waiters because they think that the customer is always right, so they use and abuse their power. But when you get actually like really big shots from real Beverly Hills, they actually act like normal people because they got nothing to prove. They already know that they're big and they have nothing to prove. Wow. And actually the nicest people I've ever served. Wow. The nicest, not nicest, but just.
OJ came in with his girlfriend, the Nicole Brown lookalike. He was completely coked out and just horrific. I refused to serve him, and my boss got like just choked. I'm like, I don't serve murderers. I was like, I stuck right to it, and I didn't go and serve him. And so then by later on at the end of the night, he was inside, and it was really disgusting to watch everybody because all the guys were like yelling, juice, 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 and the whole thought that he killed his wife was just out the window. Nobody cared. It was really a weird, eerie, gross feeling, you know?
Delana Miles once.
Black Velvet.
she was really nice. She was just very relaxed lady. She was very cool.
Cool.
Yeah, polite and stuff. Tipped really well.
When I was opening Planet Hollywood in Moscow, I served Arnold Schwarzenegger personally.
A baseball player last week.
Who was he?
Raul something.
Steven Spielberg. I served in Tel Aviv personally. Yeah. I served Patrick Swayze. I served Gerard, Cyrano de Bergerac. What's his name?
Gerard Depardieu.
Gerard Depardieu.
Janet Leigh.
Janet Leigh?
Yes, the original Psycho lady.
Luke Perry. And Holly Hunter.
Emilio Estevez.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, he was very, very small little
very
man.
Cool.
And he was kind of nasty too. Like he didn't even see me. Like didn't even look at me. I looked down at the tip and I could see what was left, and I walked away because that's my one chance of like that's not right. Like whatever. Yeah. Especially if you make a lot of money.
Oh,
it's terrible.
Like
it was like 3% or something. Like I gave great service. So his friends were actually like, that's really cheap, you know, and they threw in money.
From hardcore look, what's that guy, the Headstones? I guess he's not really famous. He's kind of
Hugh
a jerk
Dillon.
anyway. Yeah.
No, he's on here a couple times.
Is he?
Yeah.
Okay, you raised that.
Here I served like half team of Toronto Maple Leafs. $55 bill, $5 tip. These fucking guys make like millions of dollars a year. They can't even scrape together a buck extra each, you know, to make a decent tip out of it.
So bad.
That was the Toronto Maple Leafs that did not know how to tip.
What year was that?
That would have been the summer of 1999.
Okay, so now we know who they are.
Yes, and Matt Sundin was on the team at the time.
Open face breath.
Okay, so what is that? Can you just explain?
Well, we have some sheet pasta here.
Right.
So all we're doing is really one large ravioli.
Okay.
We have a sheet pasta for the base for the bottom. And that's part of the filling. It's a variation of ravioli. It's like one large giant ravioli, and if you have the seal of giant ravioli, well, this is part of the filling. Little calamari.
Wow, that's the seafood.
Couple scallops.
Wow.
Couple shrimp. Some mussels around here.
Nice. Wow.
And here's the top.
All right.
I'm just gonna put that on the top like that.
Okay, so then they can. No.
Because I mean, what's the point of sealing the ravioli if they're gonna cut it open anyway? Sauce is just saffron.
Very subtle.
Saffron cream with probably
Goodbye.
the best Spanish saffron you can buy.
saw there was this fabulous back room, and I said to the owner, Fran, let me do a cabaret there every Friday. Put that room on an entertainment map. She said, okay. The back room just hopping all week long. And sometimes my band plays there. I got a 6-piece band.
What's your band called?
Boo Watson and her fabulous band. Just this night, oh, I'm gonna feel when my band plays, you know, we rock the house, we burn it down, and there's no room, there's packed wall to wall. And when we finish the set in between, I walk down through the restaurant and go, boo, boo, yeah, boo, give me an autograph. I'm telling you this to contrast with sometimes I work here in the kitchen. And I put on this apron, see?
There we go. There's B with.
Oh, no, great set, thank you very much. Oh, I put on that apron.
And then what happens?
And I walk down that restaurant.
And you become this?
Nobody.
You become this?
I'm nobody. I'm gone. I'm gone. You don't even hear my voice off to the side. I'm gone. People tell their secrets beside me because I have on the magic apron.
I think this is a making for a new song, a new blues song.
Hey,
The Invisible Apron.
You know what the title is.
The Invisible Apron.
I got several money gigs.
Yeah, you have a lot of jobs.
You know how it is. I got many skewers in the
And the hours are fine. I mean, it's like 10 hours a week. So, I mean, I dread the 10 hours all week long. And then it takes me about 48 hours to get over the 10 hours. So
I'm constantly giving and talking about it and dealing with like nasty people, good people. It's just, it is very draining. So I think that if you worked, it's not something you can go and work 7 days a week. You pass out, like you'd just be so exhausted.
But it works both ways. Sometimes it revitalizes me, and sometimes it drains me. But I'd rather have some kind of investment in what I'm doing instead of just being a robot.
Definitely.
So like I'll risk the little draining, infuriating, fucking you didn't tip me bullshit, and I gave you awesome service.
Yeah.
And because with every asshole out there, there's gonna be someone who's really kind.
This is my dungeon, my cave, my
But at
home
least
away
you
from
have
home.
air. I mean, you have air coming in.
It's mostly smog and exhaust, and
Yeah, that's true.
I choke a lot of the time.
But the thing is, there's a lot of smoke at night, and that's the bad part.
Yeah. Alcohol, smoke go together.
And yeah, I leave this place smelling like.
Yeah.
the drinking thing doesn't really get away, but you know so many bartenders that just become alcoholics. You know, pretty much instantly, you know, just because there's booze all around. And the smoking, like I tried to quit smoking about a month ago.
Like, I don't think you think about how much you actually drink if you're in the industry. Like, it's really shocking because you're always around it.
I'm already at my local bar. I don't need to go to another one, so the alcohol is so accessible. Your regulars want to buy you drinks, customers, and
discounts.
You know, staff discounts. They always give you that one free one to get you started and you're fucked from there.
Working in customer business, in customer service business, I've done psychological damages to my brain. I became, I would say, very impatient, and I became very edgy. I would say I started hating people. And not only customers, but actually the main portion of the damage being caused by managers.
When I'm an asshole, I get things done. No, you gotta find the balance, but sometimes it happens if you're pretty firm and then you can be a bit of a jerk. You know, you be a bit of a jerk, things get done.
They got nothing better in their life by running around and telling miserable waiters, right? You actually, most of the time, smart people, like, go clean this table, go get those dishes, this customer didn't get his water, go here, go there, go here, go there. And most of the time, they're pretty limited.
I don't like scraping eggs anymore. I'm
the
tired
joy
of
is gone of that money.
What am I learning from scraping eggs? No joy. Scraping eggs.
Stay up late, you get nothing done, you spend half your tips, you put it right back in the bar where you earned it. Wake up with a hangover, you gotta do it all over again.
So what keeps you there?
The money.
Right, it's the money. Okay.
It's definitely the money.
Okay, you're in the business, so when you go into a restaurant, you tip.
I'm patient.
Probably, but you tip more
than most
average
people.
person, right? I do exactly the same thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Because I'm in the fucking business. So we all know how tough the business is.
Yeah, exactly. It's cash in your pocket.
It's cash in the pocket.
So you make enough money to make a living, do what you want to do?
It supplements my income from painting.
Yeah, I'm making amazing money, and I mean that's. I would say it's the only reason I'm here. Like I like where I am. I like this job. They give us lots of freedom. The people are great, but the money is like the main thing. Definitely. The money, show me the money.
First time they didn't tip me, so then I ignored them. So then the second time when I went back, I was like, well, you know what, are you going to tip me this time? Because really, I'm not working for free. Like, and they're like, oh, well, you have an attitude.
Yeah,
they're like, we're going to look after you at the end. Don't worry about it. Well, at the end of their $95 bill, what did they give me? $8. $8. Woo!
We all know that working as a waiter gives you great income. So I have to admit, even though it's a very stressful and hard job, it gave me opportunity to explore lots of different fields. I traveled a lot around the world, and I gained all that money from waitering.
You gotta learn. If you're gonna go out and drink, then you have to have money to go out and drink with. And if you don't have enough money to go out and drink with and to tip, then you shouldn't be going out to drink, because I have to serve you, so then you should be giving me money, because then I'm not gonna bring you any drinks.
Did they give you a nice tip?
These ones? No.
They didn't tip you at all?
But they'll probably tip me when they bring their car up. Yeah.
Yeah.
Other than that, everything's alright. Everything's peachy.
It's usually the way it works. Tip you.
No, it's sometimes I get tip up front, sometimes I get it after, sometimes I get it not at all, and those people are bastards.
Sometimes I say something, sometimes people fucking should just know better. If they're gonna order $120 worth of drinks, they should know that they have to tip.
Yeah.
They should know that, but we're also getting them drunk, and we're impairing their judgment.
It's bad because your wage is nothing, right? Like your checks are really small because you get paid like $5
$90
now.
or something.
Yeah. But then you have like $300, from like 2 nights or whatever. It's like, da-da-da. So you can either go out and blow it on clothes or furniture or books or music, smokes, drinking, whatever.
When it comes to getting a bank loan or having to do your taxes or even your credit rating.
That's a good point.
Exactly.
Because you have cash, you don't have
Exactly. I tried to get a bank loan, and they based on my last T4, which was $13,000.
Right.
I make $40 grand a year, but because it's not written down on paper, and because I don't claim it all, like who the hell does? I was declined for the loan.
But the immediate cash is like the best.
So the cash. So you like that there's not. You don't pay taxes. No.
No taxes.
You don't have to claim all of it.
I don't have to claim shit. It's like all money in an envelope.
A good rule of thumb is to claim 5% of your earnings as tips. Of course, every tax time I always forget that 5%.
you make a good Tom Collins? Oh my god, tastes like there's coconut in there. Okay, what do you think this tastes like?
Are you work for some like Bacardi marketing company or something? Can I have another sip?
Yeah.
Okay.
Tell me what you think it is.
I think it's lemon.
Yeah.
It's gin because it's really dry.
Bring my CDs. So it's pretty important for me to be picking some good tunes. But a lot of the time I get a lot of complaints about the music that I play. Just like people say, you know, the music's really changed in here and you know, this really sucks and what is this crappy music you're playing? You know, where's the disco?
I'm waiting for this CD to pick up. I might change mine. I'm waiting for it to not sound like Cars. Yeah.
You know, the whole thing sounds like Cars. So yeah, I guess they don't like Gary Newman and they don't really like Deep
They don't want to experiment.
Yeah.
They just want to drink their beer.
But the thing is, once you get them drunk, you can't put on that type of music at like 10 because it scares people, right? They come in and they're like, you know, I want to hear some nice, comfortable music. But once they're drunk, you put on some Deep Purple and they're just lapping it up.
Oh,
There we go. Okay, now I'm going to videotape you while you have the first sip.
Excellent.
Is that a face of delight? Or is that like, what the hell was that I just put in my mouth?
How much did you put? I have a disclaimer here. When you made me that martini the other night,
It was absolutely
I watched
horrible.
I watched the video, and I felt bad.
Oh my god, that is so delicious.
You know what I mean? I didn't make a face, so I felt really bad about that because I wasn't like, yummy.
When I was videotaping you? Yeah. Yeah, I was waiting for a reaction.
But I didn't give you one, and I'm sorry.
I think it's actually one of my best ones.
Here's where the disclaimer comes in, because I just realized later. I said it backwards. When you put less vermouth, it's more dry. When you put more vermouth, it's less dry.
You know, I didn't know that.
See, that tastes pretty good to me.
See, I kind of pride myself a little bit on, you know, not knowing a few things about bartending, just because it...
you don't want to know too much.
If I know too much, then, you know, I'll be too good at it. I might start winning, like, awards and now is, like, the best bartender in the city, and I'd hate for that to happen. But hey, how was that Tom Collins?
Yeah, that's your specialty.
You're saying it's so good? Are you giving me like hot praise? I was saving my specialty for second drinks because I want you guys to go, oh, I don't know if it's that good. He's kind of, you know, not a very good bartender. And then I bring out these, and you guys are like, fuck, this drink's good. Did it work? How did you like it?
Yeah, no right to touch. Do not touch. Hands off.
I would like to have what is this one made of? Oh, okay. And what is this one made of? Oh shit, do you know what kind of cheese they're putting in? Oh, no. I would like to have, actually, what would you like to have? And they're starting to send in between two of them. Take me 7 minutes standing in front of them with my mouth open like,
They want to monopolize your life,
There's
right?
a cigarette from me outside. I would like to smoke it right now. I would like to have, I actually would like to have coffee. No? I'll have a coffee. That's what that happens 15 times a day. It pisses me off.
See, sit where you're told to sit. We have an order. There is a system to the madness, right? They're always in a system.
People that snap their fingers, like that's gonna get them a drink any faster.
That's what that woman said earlier.
Oh, it only makes them wait longer.
Yeah,
Someone snaps
definitely.
their fingers at me, they're the last one to serve if I serve them at all.
So I'm working on weekends, so I'm getting a whole bunch of walk-ins, and people are going like, excuse me, what kind of beans are you using for your coffee? Is it original Colombian? Because I can't drink any other coffee. And can I please get a decaffeinated, delactated latte with extra foam on it? And then people trying to sound like they're coming from Beverly Hills, California. To a regular coffee drink, they had another 15 different items to make it sound fancy. But after all, it's exactly the same coffee like you would order in the corner store.
Is there a bathroom in this place? Every time someone asks me that, I just want to say, no, you gotta piss outside in the street. You know, like we're serving alcohol all day and night, and we're not gonna provide you with a bathroom.
You say hello to somebody, you look at them, they don't even look at you, they're looking down all around, they throw you a drink order before you can even say hello.
And I love the people, it's like when they're sitting here and they're reading their menu and the waitress comes up and the waitress is like, can I get you a drink? And they're like, Like it's like it's like, have you never spoken to any? All I'm asking is if you want a drink, it's okay, you know.
That is the worst, most insulting thing. When someone holds up a 50, like folded between their fingers, and they're like, and it's like, could you please just ask me for the bill, or this too? That drives me crazy. What is that? What is this?
Yeah.
Am I supposed to instinctively know that you're ready to pay?
Yeah, or miss. Can we order? I'll be with you in a minute. They wait maybe a minute, 2 minutes tops. Okay, guys, what can I get you? What do you have on tap again? Even though they've been here 10 times. And then, of course, they get annoyed when you say, I'll just give you 1 more minute. No, don't go anywhere. Okay, well, what do you want? They still have no clue.
Table hoppers. Table hoppers? You think that they've ran out on the bill and you're not quite sure where they've gone? That's not cool. It only takes you 2 minutes to come over and to find me and say to me that you're going to move over to another table. Do you know the panic that you put into my... You could throw my entire night off, you know that? Yeah. You could really like ruin my entire night by me thinking that you dissed me on a check because you couldn't take 1 minute to come over and tell me. You all look the same. Really, if you think I'm going to remember what you look like, I don't. I'm sorry. You were at table 2. I don't know what you look like.
Number.
Yeah, you are just a number when it really burns down to it.
Fuckers with the money that are being assholes and go beyond their means and make up some asshole lame excuse that, oh well, you know, you passed our table once, so we're not gonna tip. It's like bullshit.
Yeah.
Assholes.
People on cell phones.
Yeah.
You just don't talk on the phone while you're about to order something from me. That's just the way it is. Like, people just don't get, I don't understand why they don't get that. Yeah. And then the phone rings, you ask me to hold on? You ask me to hold on a minute while you answer your phone? Just don't answer the goddamn phone because I have things to do and I'm not going to stand here while you say, hi, how are you? And blah, blah, blah on the phone, yeah.
Asshole.
Asshole.
There we go. We're getting a bit of hubbub here.
It's all about.
So Brock, you're going to be in Toronto Life, is that right?
Yes.
Okay. So how do you feel about that? You must have pride.
Cool.
Yeah?
Yeah. Damn strange food.
There we go.
And he had some problem with something. So he didn't seem to like my bold statement of Dan fine food. He wanted to try and find a way to knock it down. And you can't win them all. It's humbling and it's kind of a shot to your ego when you get beaten up.
Yeah.
But, oh well.
I have a jazz club in Guelph, Ontario called Manhattan Pizza. Delicious, wholesome, good for you food. Yeah, we usually have jazz trios in on the weekends and solo pianists on the weekdays. It's kind of fun.
You have smoking in your restaurant, right?
Mm-hmm. Smoking. We're fighting the city right now, and I'm in competition with the city of Guelph. Trying to make my business survive. We feel we've been unjustly treated. As far as a business goes, there's been no sympathy for losses incurred by a ridiculously harsh bylaw. You know, humans don't like change, and they like, you know, when you want to change something with the magnitude of changing someone's habitual habit, habitual socials, you mess up my business.
She just bought her own place. So I wonder if you had any advice for her. So these are going to be your new neighbors. This is Vicky. She just bought this restaurant across the street.
No, you didn't.
Yeah.
I buy it.
Advice to future wannabe restaurateurs: don't let anybody rock your ship.
Because it's a highly competitive industry. It's something like 85% of restaurants don't make it.
Pay your PST and GST. Trust who you employ until they give you reason not to. And it'll come to you. You don't have to look for it.
You know, you just gotta pay attention and just pay attention and be, aware of stuff.
If you're growing and evolving in a career that you like, how better does it get?
It's also always an evolution too. It's always a process.
Clean it up, make sure it sparkles. People respect that.
I think it's important that when you're asking people to do things for you, that you're not asking them to do something that you're not willing to do yourself.
Don't argue with your cook too much. Give them some leeway, let them be creative.
I have to make sure that I can allow whoever that person is some input into it as well.
Smoke pot. Of course not.
You live nearby? No?
Here's Vicky's new restaurant.
Oh, good boy.
Such a boy. Look at
Haven't seen the fridge full of food. Haven't seen.
And garlic and cream.
Well, here we are. We opened the Bellevue Diner. Tonight was our first night.
Tonight was amazing. It was so packed in here. Are you happy?
Yeah.
Yeah, as you should be, man. Congratulations.
Thanks.
Welcome.
Just look at the person when you're talking to them. It's the only thing. Look at them and have their person, Don't just throw an order at them like they're some fucking machine.
Do you have any message you'd like to send out to people?
A message to send out to people? I'm sure I do. I'm just going to think about it for a second. I would say I'm going to send out a message to all the professional bartenders out there. I'm going to say that, don't believe that bartending is the only thing you can do. You gotta do something else. You gotta go write a book, make a documentary, or paint some pictures, or make a garden. It's just that you're gonna get sucked in. You're gonna get old way too quick. You're gonna start really hating people, and you're just gonna be really angry. So make sure you have a passion outside of bartending, and you'll be the happiest person around. For sure.
Thanks. Have some respect, have some manners, and always leave a nice big tip.
Thank you,
That's it.
dime a throw, 10 cents a dance, that's what they pay me. Gosh, how they weigh me down. 10 cents a dance, pansies and rough guys, tough guys who tear my gown. 7 to midnight I hear drums, loudly the saxophone blows. Trumpets are breaking my eardrums, customers crush my toes. Sometimes I think I've found my hero, but it's a queer romance. All that you need is a ticket. Come on, big boy, 10 cents a dance. Fighters and sailors and bow-legged tailors can pay for a ticket and rent me. Butchers and barbers and rats from the harbors are sweethearts my good luck has sent me. Though I've a chorus of elderly beaux, stockings are porous with holes in the toes. I'm there till closing time. Dance and be merry, it's only a dime. 10 cents a dance, that's what they pay me. Gosh, how they weigh me down. 10 cents a dance, pansies and rough guys, tough guys who tear my gown. 7 to midnight I hear drums, loudly the saxophone blows. Trumpets are breaking my eardrums, customers